today. As you can see from the description, we're going to do some updates. We're going to go over some nursing home life, and we're also going to be showing a mini haul. As you can tell, there is some Easter involved. I got these for 10 cents a piece. I wish I had bought all of them. I wasn't sure if I could chew them, but it's mini marshmallows and graham cracker inside of a bunny. Oh my goodness, it is good. A lot more chocolate than graham cracker and mini marshmallow, but that's okay. So I wish I had gotten the other ones of these too. So I got more to show though when it comes to it. Hi, as you come in, make sure you do that like button. I'm sorry about this. I was painting and clear coating and I got a green tint. And I have tried all afternoon to get the green tint off. Doesn't seem like it's going to work. So the drink of the day, not sponsored. Oh, I got tons of stuff. Happy not sponsored. Why aren't you sponsoring me? Diet Mountain Dew. Hashtag sponsor her. Hashtag Art Abandonment Adventures. Diet Mountain Dew. Need that. There's a lot to talk about. So yesterday I wasn't on live stream because I got to spend the whole day with my dad. It was the first holiday without my mom. And so me and my dad really needed to be around each other. The one about the packages and the address? Or is there another one? If it came today, I probably didn't. Part of the update evolves around that. So anyhow, we spent the day together. As usual, we did a treat. So the first week was a 4-shot espresso frozen cappuccino caramel drink that was 32 ounces. Next week we did a 2-scoop Baskin and Robbins, just because they found out that we were out for the day and I was out in the nursing home. They gave us equivalent either 3 or 4 scoops in each cup for the price of a two-dip ice cream cone. It was delicious. Nice sugar rush. So then yesterday, our splurge were chili cheese dogs, onion rings, and slushies. Me and my dad are having fun on our cheat day. The rest of the week we're eating with stuff, doing really good, and then on Sunday we called that our cheat day. And so it's okay. Me and my dad are together and we get a cheat. So it was a very good experience. I would recommend anyone that can do that. Okay, I will look into that. I'll check it out. I haven't seen today's. This morning I woke up at 6 o'clock. Didn't realize I had an 8 o'clock appointment. Had to get dressed, throw food down my face, catch a bus, and head out. I got there and we were like, our doctor gives us 10 minutes. At the 11th minute, no appointment. I was there in the 9th minute. He picked me up. Oh my God, it was delicious. It was a Sonic. It was a foot-long chili cheese. And we ate a bag of onion rings apiece. And I had a 44-ounce blue raspberry. It was delicious. I could have ate more. It was just a fun experience for us. I will check my email and send you an email back. I'll check that after the live stream. So that was yesterday. And so Usually the ghosts get us back before dark so he can get back. So it was starting out at 5 and then 6, 7. This week was 9:30 before I got back. I was going to do something here. A big shout out. Tiger, if you're watching this, know that I say hi and a thumbs up to you. So no, it was delicious, cheat day, and then for dinner, so that was lunch, and oh God, it weighs over 8 pounds. That sounds like the 10 pounds of toys I received. I will definitely. They will get it to me. They're really good here, and I'll let them know that's coming Thursday. Did you mail it with U.S. parcel or did you send it? Is it in the UPS, FedEx, or just postal so I know where to look for it? And you can let me know if they deliver it. I'll let you know if I've gotten it too. Okay. This dye paint is killing me today. It's everywhere. The thumb's the one that's driving me crazy because it is glued onto my hand. I'm going to have to figure out how to glit all this green off my hand. Okay, so I can tell you why I got green on my hand. I got frustrated. I picked a picture to paint, and it turned out it stuck. I thought I had it dry enough, and it had stuck. So it was this green paint, identifiable. It was supposed to be a little piggy bank. You can see the nose. It just stuck to paper, and it became useless. So now I got a memory of it. Then today, like I said, they got me up, set me out. I had 1 minute to spare, which they picked me up at 7:15. It's only a 20 at the most ride. Took a over 50 minutes to get me there. Insane. I almost didn't get there in time for my appointment. So then we did that, and then the appointment. Now we know I had a mammogram a couple weeks ago, and he goes over everything with me. I'm telling him, my neck's been hurting me more. My arms are staying up. And so he goes, well, we'll have to figure out what's causing this. So he goes out of the room, he comes back, and the doctor says there's nothing wrong. There's no reason for you to be hurting the way you are. And I was like, well, that's interesting because my neck pops continuously and you can hear it grinding. And I'm in pain, and there's points where I scream out because it hits me with that intensity of pain, but nothing's wrong with me. So I asked for a copy of the report to return it to my nursing home. And in it, now, if anybody knows what this is, every C-spine in every facet joint in my C-spine has hypertrophy. Every one of my facet joints from C1 to C7 have hypertrophy. And he told me there's nothing. There's nothing seen from the thing. And it wasn't severe stenosis. Well, it doesn't have to be severe to be reaction. So, he scheduled me for an EMG. It's great. I got to go through that. I asked, can the arthritis, that's what he was calling it, was arthritis. I said, can that cause my next you know, for the pain. He said, not normally, but we'll just have to wait and see. And I was so upset because it's telling me that you're just, I guess he's not trying to disqualify me, but it just didn't sound, made me upset because I've had a lot of doctors like that. So when we were scheduling out, he gave my medicines and scheduled the EMG. He just had me weirded out with there's nothing wrong. And then as we're leaving, he goes, okay, you schedule, you got to be back here before July 8th because he schedules my money and they end on a certain day. And so got up there and they wanted to schedule us for the 13th. We're like, oh, no, I have to be here by July 8th. And they said, well, okay, well, we can either schedule it way too early or we can schedule it with someone else. We said, schedule with someone else. So they're going to see me July 7th. And she goes, now, you're going to be seeing Steve, and you can tell Steve that you want to go back to Dave. And I thought, well, we'll see if I'm going back to David. And see how this one is, because we've had issues from day number one with his not understanding the time restraint that I'm in and why a nursing home has to do what a nursing has to do and why pharmacy is the way it is, and fill out the paper, just say no medicine change, EMG, no nothing this on the end, whatever you're going to write. 3 little lines. Hand it to us. You do your documentation afterwards. Just give us the 3 little lines, but that's just way too much. So I'm going to talk about something positive, and then I'll tell you about the apartment hunt. So the s'mores, got that. I got me some, I'm going to show you the big thing last. I got me some foam brushes. These were $1.99, and it had 23 brushes. I'm glad it didn't have the rollers. Oh, I understand. So I got those. All I was saying was about my doctor, and they said no severe stenosis, just hypertrophy of the faucet joints, and that they're going to take and send me for an EMG so they can figure out why I'm having the pain and the numbness that goes from my neck, down my arm, behind my elbow, and into these 3 fingers on both hands. These 3 fingers right here are numbness and pain, and starts in here in my neck and goes down. So I would say it's from the hypertrophy passage. Just saying. You know, you say there's nothing wrong with me. Just saying. That's what the test results show, but just saying. Alright, nothing again. I picked me up a few more of these. Now, I took the strings off, and I can decide to put them back on or off. It's just easier for me not to deal with anything. I've got all these back hanger hooks, so I can put them really easily back on, but I can also leave them off if I want to do the ones like I did the gnomes, where I built the gnomes thing inside of little boxes. Alright, so I'll show you that in a minute. I'm going to show you this because I'm going to try to build this while we're on the thing. It is a Peeps cookie coop kit. Look at that. Look at the box. It's Peeps with sugar cookies and chickens and bunnies. And isn't that the coolest thing? It's supposed to look like this. So we'll get to that in a second. I will open all that up. I want to show you these here. These are a Michael's find if you really want to know what it was. I'm going to take it out so we can see. We got a pack of 4 bunnies. White frosting. It's still a little palatable, so it's not thigh chicks. Oh, a little thing of other candies, not sure. Yellow frosting. See how soft it is? I know it's still good. Oh. I busted the bag when I opened it. Some more in here. No. And some jelly beans. Just a few. I don't even know how they came out of the package. Well, came out some way. I just put them here. So I'm going to work on this after I show you the next thing. And while we're talking, I'll just have some. Oh, and the thing of. Oh, no. It looks like some of my cookies have crumbled. We'll have to see how that is. I also got these. They were. I told you I got more of these little things. My dad is an excellent shopper. He got me these things. And I don't know if you can see them. There's a little dog. Another dog. Dog of flowers. I love that Foxy. I had today at this is nursing home week, and I had a shirt on that said, I made a bear, and I got something on it, and I had to take it off, but it said, had enough bear. Look at this. It's got, look at that. It's a scene. Oh, there's the house. The farm. This is mountains. And there's this last one. Oh, it lays like that. So these are going to be really, really fun to paint. I'll probably I've got another book that was made that's really cool, and it'll probably take me a little bit to get it done too. The pages just take a little bit longer. So I do have this one that I am going to start pulling pieces out of again. So, so that's where we go from there. I thought I'd at least see if I could build any of this while I'm on the thing with you guys. Let me see if I can open this up. Oh yeah, it opened up very easy. Still don't know how the jellies came out. Let's see if we can accomplish anything with this. I'll pull it up if we can. I would say it's not all broken. That's the thing. You can't open up with something like this to look at it. Then you realize, oh, like everything might be broken and you have to just make do. Look at the little chickens. That's the end of its tail. No, it must be another chicken's tail. Do I have any pieces that aren't broke? And no pieces that are broke. So we're going to go to plan B. I'm going to take there's nothing in here that's not broke. I ain't that the way. And I got a whole, oh, here's something that's not, no, it's broken too. Everything's broken. Well, that's okay. I'll just take this little piece right here while I'm talking to you guys. So I was going to asked you a question, and this is, anybody can answer this. Just a question I have about the things that I do. Okay, no problem. I'm going to knead my vanilla or white icing. So I always have a question when I'm talking. Do you all enjoy when I talk about like nursing home things? As far as I can, there's probably someone out there and I can't find it. But I can't find anyone that does what I do and lives in a nursing home. It's a very unique kind of place to be something that no one does. There might be somebody, I just can't find them. Nursing home would sort of like be like jail, but it's real easy to open. So I just squirt out a little bit here. Make me some ice sugar cookies. Drop me on. Let's see how using the jelly beans to spread out the frosting a little bit. I think I got it mixed up. The little cute one. Break it down even smaller because it was me. No, it won't start right now. A relatively good cookie. But I got a tray from activities, so I'll just decorate some. I'll put this into the side because I know it's mine. Yeah, pretty good. Pretty good. Anyhow, when it comes to what I do, is there any questions that you all have about, some of the questions that I wish I had known before was, that is good icing. Some of the questions that I would have asked is about, because I was coming in for rehab, like what kind of rehab do you offer? What kind of, is there any equipment? Do you all have, multiple therapists? Never know. And someone like me, at least decorate one of these chickens. Need the yellow a little bit. With what I do, it would really been interesting to see. There was questions people had. There was things that I wish I had known that I didn't know. So I've gone over HIPAA and I've gone over the $40. Now I'm going to talk about something that's vital and makes a difference if it's possible, and that's visiting. Visiting someone in a nursing home is something that I can't even explain how crucial that is to do. Most nursing home individuals will not be able to see someone except a few times a year. In the state of Kentucky, they did have the thing. I'll get some of these little flower things. Put on my chicken. They did have some of those rules out about visitation and who could come and stuff. Look, there's your chicken with the flower. These aren't going to be the coolest decorations. I'm kind of frustrated, so I just thought I'd do some of them just for the heck of it and make them just cookies. So this was what my intended thing was today. But yeah, visitation is real crucial to the well-being of people who have to live in a nursing home. You know, this is not just, this is our home. I think that's something that, not knowing things myself, I would have never said I'm at my home, but that's really what I'm at. Look, another chicken with another flower. Can you see the flower? There you go. It's a yellow flower. Can't see it too good, as I decided. Now these here, I wonder what these circles were for. There's quite a few of the circles. And they didn't break. This is so sad. This was probably an adorable kit if it hadn't been broken. I'll pull out these little things and I'll put stuff. Oh, I bet it's for the marshmallows to stick to. The rabbits, I bet they were for that. Let's see. On here. Oh, those were to hold up the gate of the coop. And we'll just turn them little cookie chunks. And today is my day of destroying everything. So I got a couple more of these little circle pieces, and oh, look at that. There you go. There's the chicken. We'll put some white on it. Yeah, so like visitation is real important. I got to thinking, there's other times when visitation is really important. And luckily for me, I'm in a nursing home and I get to see people, and those people interact with me on a daily basis. The staff come in, they're checking on me. They help me get dressed when I need help getting dressed. They help me get dressed. They give me my medicine. They do all kinds of things. And I'm lucky that I have that. So visitation is nice because that puts my family involved in it. But something I want you to think about is, what about those people that are at home that they don't have a person coming in to take care of them? That's really not an option. Little button cookies. Yeah, they don't have people that can come in and help them. They're dependent on their families, and their families might come once every 2 or 3 months. Think about being their next door neighbor and how cool it would be. You just walked over and said, hey, how about us doing this real cool thing, this Peeps candy thing? I seen someone doing it. And even if it's broke, I mean, you can have fun with it. Because, like, right now, it's broke. But I'm making roses out of it, right? It's still become an activity where I'm putting flowers and jelly beans on these broken pieces of cookies and then sharing it. Look. See? Little cookies. Yeah, I thought I was going to be having a real fun house, and this is not what I turned out doing. That's okay. So if you have a next door neighbor that is, you know, in the same shape I'm in, I hope you would just walk over and tell them, bring them a chocolate candy bar, or bring them a little bouquet of flowers and go, hi, how are you doing today? You feeling good? You want to sit and talk? Oh, you're busy? Well, how about I leave this flower with you? Because I was thinking about you today. Um, here's a donut from the corner. I got me one this morning. I was like, I bet you would like one. Just think about how simple those little acts are and how you can make so much difference in someone's life by doing something as simple and crazy as just getting them a donut or just talking to them. You use you know, so they don't get the newspaper, and you do, and you go, hey, would you like to see the newspaper after I'm done with it every morning? And bring it to them. That's what my dad does. Um, I get the newspaper from my dad, and he gets to take and he watches what he wants on. He reads what he wants, and then he goes over. That was probably the biggest piece. Look at that. Then he takes his newspaper over to a woman across the hall and says, you want the newspaper today? And the woman takes it because she can't afford it, so she quit getting it. And now she takes my dad's newspaper that he gets every day, and she reads it. And I actually pay for the subscription, and I pay where I can get the digital. Yeah, then I do a digital. You want to? Well, these probably have eggs in them. Oh yeah, I think you know. Does marshmallows have eggs? Some of them do. Like, look at what my chicken coop. It was broken. Do you want to say hi? It's Kelly, guys. Look at my hands. Oh, you can. I haven't showed y'all my hands, but they're covered in icing. This was a messy thing. I don't think it would have been as messy if it hadn't been for the fact that the cookies were broken. Oh, she'll be right back. I'll let her know you were waving at her. Yeah, it's amazing what doing something like that is. I tell you what, I was making the gnome lands, and I mean, I never realized how many people love gnome lands. That's just something that made their day. So I made quite a few, and then I had one of the residents see them, and they were like, "Is that token?" And I went, "No, it's just gnomes that I'm painting." Oh, I would love to have one. So I made sure he saw this and that he liked, and I made sure. Excuse me, guys, glasses are falling. I made sure that he could. Oh, I'm getting ready to call this a quit. She's brought me a washcloth. Oh, cool. She brought me a. She brought me a pillowcase. Look at that one, just a little green flower. Um, and he wanted that so bad, and so I made sure to make it a little bit extra special. And it was the beach scene. If you saw the beach scene I originally done, um, he loved it, and he's got in his room. Then he said his only dilemma is he's afraid someone will come in and break it. And so he's got it on his bedside table. And he keeps it there so he'll be close to it because it's a treasure. And even if you guys don't like the pieces or love the pieces, the fact that he responded like that to me, I've won. That's what this is all about, is making people's days. And for me, having him fall in love with that piece means everything. And he has it. Like I said, he keeps it. Oh, oh, I'm almost done with these. But yeah, making a difference in people's lives is one of the coolest things. That's what's really cool about Art Abandonment. It's always for me that this channel hasn't ever gotten many viewers. DJ TuneIn suspected that maybe it was because no one's seen my face. And I will say, since I started doing live streams and getting the shout outs by different people and going on other people's live streams and braving enough, because now I don't care if people see my face. I can go up and go on StreamYard with them. And I've been doing that on different channels and talking to them. And these are channels that are shocked that I'm in there because they've asked me before to come up. I'm like, no, 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 because I wouldn't show them my face. And now that's what I'm doing. I'm showing my face to people, and it's been like a fun thing to do. And um, I've gotten more people following the channel because I started doing that. So it's just one of those things. I'm going to show you these. I'm close to getting done. Um, so what is something that you think you all would like me to do if we could come up with something to make a difference in a lot of people's lives? Um, should we? There's a if you haven't heard of them before, there's a channel called Kingin' It, and they're raising money for mental health in England. And I seriously thought about I can't actually do the dunk, but I thought about tomorrow before I actually take my shower, doing the dunk by letting the water just spray over top of me. And then I could have, you know, I could be a part of the whole activity. What do y'all think? Would you like me to do something like that? Or is there something else you'd like me to do that you think would just be an interesting thing that's a little bit different? What the dunk is, Duncan and Stone, they're taking a wheelie, which, if you don't know what a wheelie is, those are the green garbage tins. A lot of people in the United States call them Herbies. They're trash recyclables, trash bins, if that helps with what they are. They're the nice little green or blue or red thing that's at the end of your driveway that you put your trash in, put your recyclables in. And so what they're going to do, they're trying to raise 20,000 pounds, which I'm not as up on my pounds. I apologize for that. But what they're doing is they're taking and making 20,000 pounds and willing themselves inside of this, and they are making it a little bit, it's not going to just be a normal thing. They made them a little bit safer so they wouldn't fall. And They're going to take it and they're going to go from, oh man, I needed this, get this off. I'll now show you this tray of mixed little cookies I made. And my listening chat said I thought I would. Oh, Foxy, I can't even. I am so excited. I One of the things that makes me okay. Let me say this in a way that makes sense. When I was a deacon, learned a valuable lesson. I would. I had a really good job, and so I didn't need a lot of support. Thank God I had that job, because now that I'm no longer able to do it, um, I've been able to have a pretty decent Social Security check, and that's helped me out in a lot of ways. Most women, that I don't know how strong it was, but it did take off. She must have put something special on this cloth, because it's giving me big chunks of glue off. So, but um, they told me one time, and I'll go back to the Willie. I was at something and someone wanted it. Look, my thumb's no longer green. I mean, they were clean. This towel has just really worked out the bubble that was in it. Sorry about that. I'll make sure y'all don't see the next ones. But yeah, they told me one time, they said, don't deny someone's gift. By denying someone's gift to you, you're taking away their. Don't. If someone asks to do something, know that if you don't give it, you're taking away their joy. And it took me a long time and a lot of deep thoughts before I agreed with that. So y'all want to see the cookies? Didn't turn out to be a coop, but look, I had a plate of cookies, and I still have 2 packages of Peeps. And there's so many crumbles in here. I don't have enough stuff to make them, so I'm going to just leave those without icing on them. And hopefully this will set and I can put it in something else. They let me borrow this little tray for a couple of days with my cookie. I don't know. Well, and the issue is right now I'm in here. Um, I'm not. I'm in here, and that stops a lot of things. Once I get an apartment, um, you can volunteer as disabled as long as you don't make it a job. So, as an artist, sometimes you can go in and do small things. You can teach them different kinds of crafts and explain them over something. Like I did the squash blossom necklace. If you don't know what squash blossom necklace is, it is a Navajo or mainly southwestern United States, and they make these necklaces and they make the beads, and every bead represents a hard time in their life. Comes to a squash blossom, which is the pivotal moment that's changed your life. and then the bead in the middle is your new life. So each one of the beads can illuminate into that moment that your life was changed forever, and then that. Oh yeah, you know what a squash blossom is. So I taught some kids how to do squash blossom. Hold up. Would you like a cookie? Oh, no ma'am. I appreciate it. Did you see this? No, hold on. What's that? All right, I'm showing my cookies to different people. So yes, I've always wanted a squash blossom necklace, and that's something I went in and taught some kids that when I was in school. Basically, all I did is I took macaronis and I told the story of a squash blossom necklace as I put the beads around the squash blossom, and the kids like strung them. So the cookies were broke, but they were supposed to make that. Okay. So they made cookies. Okay. My hands were extremely clean. If you would like a cookie. Oh no. No, thank you though. I appreciate it. Are they not the messiest things ever? They are cute though. Those are cute. Yes, I had clean hands. I should have brought me gloves, but I forgot to. So anyhow, I taught kids that. I am going to try to do. Let me go off screen just a second. I am going to come back in here and do crafts. I have a lot of them really look forward to seeing me doing things. So I definitely want to come back in here and teach, have some classes. Well, something that look at this. This is, I'm going to have to probably have the box to carry the cookies back to my room. I got a broken bag. I know. I just want to get this up before it gets everywhere, and I have to re-clean my hands again. Um, One of the things that I've always, someone brought me some bags so that I could use them, and she brings me some every time she goes. These are clean ones. She goes, "Can I have a bag?" And they usually give her 2 or 3, and then she brings them back to me. So yeah, I like to come in here and do some stuff. I do a lot of things. Had somebody the other day, and I was on a chat, and it was kind of ironic. Person didn't know who I was at all. The people that were in the chat, it was a different group that I normally am with, but I am connected to some of them. And they knew who I was, but I was going up on a StreamYard, and they were like, "Share your story." Oh no, I got 10 million stories in my head. I'm trying to get them all straightened. So anyhow, I'm up, and I'm telling them about what I do, and they're like, "Do you ever do giveaways on your channel?" And I thought, my channel is about giving away. Why, and that's always been the hardest thing for me is to do a giveaway as a way to draw people in to a channel where everything's given away. I've just allowed it to grow on its own. And yeah, if I gave away pieces of art that just by doing it, I would have grown faster a long time ago, no doubt in my mind. But I'm not going to do 300 person giveaway, 800. I just am not doing that. I tried it on the first 100. Now, and I'll be serious. That was my goal, was to get to 100. I said, when I get to 100, I'm gonna pick someone, and that may do a major collaboration with people, and will abandon art all across the country. Add one person at the 100 mark that jumped in, and I was like, no. I just kind of went, I'm not going to do those kind of giveaways. If I ever get to 1,000, maybe I will then, but right now I'm not going to be doing those kind of giveaways because I give away every day. Everything I do is to be given away. There's only a few pieces that I make for myself, and then usually I give those away before I ever use them too. So I just don't know how it feels making this giveaway channel to grow numbers, because I haven't done that in the past, and I don't see me doing it here in the future. I just sat and made the ugliest batch of cookies ever, and I'd rather do that than try to build artificial numbers, because everyone wants the giveaway, and I don't want you to want the giveaway. I want you to be able to enjoy what I do and stay and do what I watch my things and share them and let it people enjoy. And if you're just signing on to see who won the giveaway or what I want to do at the next giveaway, is that really growing the channel, or is that manipulating the numbers? I mean, I don't know. Somebody might have an answer for me. That's the way I've looked at it. I do want to do something for schools. I have talked about doing that for a long time now. Where I'd like to go in, teach them teach another group squash blossom necklace, and they're not. I mean, it's kind of ironic that we're using, beadery that's not really, but it teaches them a valuable lesson in what the squash blossom is about, and Native American heritage. And I actually did it in November, which is Native American History Month. If you're willing to know that and accept that as a holiday, and a lot of people will do other holidays, women's holidays, African American holidays, but we still have this issue because we've considered them the outlaw to do Native American History Month. And so it was really cool working with the kids. I got to talk to them about Native American History Month and talk to them about being a Cherokee myself, and it was a lot of fun just doing that with them. So I'd like to even do it in here. We're trying to figure out how I could do it. Then I want to start putting things in little free libraries again. I used to love doing that, because people are going there for books. And a lot of people will put canned goods in those. They will put books. They will put toys. Anything can be found in those little free libraries. And I'd like to have one at wherever I'm at and be able to go out and put stuff in it, so that they're always, and I'd call it the little art library. And then you just come by and pick you out a piece of art. So that's the kind of stuff I think about all the time. But when I get back to the king in it, they're gonna do the willy from the top of wells through the bottom of wells on a trash bin. I think it is hilarious. And what I thought I would do tomorrow, because you're right, raising money is not the easiest thing to do. But I thought tomorrow, right before I took my shower, is have them turn the water on my let me video myself pouring water on my head and challenging people. Or taking one of the toys and dunking it in water and saying, "This is the best I can do, but let's get busy now, raising money." Just a support thing. I've done Team Seas, Team Trees, maybe $5 in donations, but I did do it. A lot of people didn't do those events, and I did. So it's just all kinds of stuff like that. There's millions of exercises, and you just have to participate in it the way you can. But guys, my battery just flipped, saying 10%. I don't want it to just go out. Hopefully you've enjoyed the craziness of this live stream, and I'll show you the cookies again. Voila, they're not that bad. I don't know what I'm going to do with them, but they ain't that bad. From a distance, y'all don't want to see them up close. They look rough up close. So, as always, happy abandoning. I'll see you tomorrow. And tomorrow, I hope to have more stuff to show you all and introduce you to my favorite subject, exploring the future. And as always, happy abandoning. Talk to you later. I will. I'll read my email when I get off here. Talk to you later. Happy abandoning.